and see if this sounds like, organ grinding music to you. Don't get me wrong, not all music in Europe is great. If you turn on the radio, it's actually pretty bad. We rented a car in Croatia and drove around the Istrian Peninsula. Croatia is saddled with possibly the worst type of music ever created. It's called turbo folk. It's where soccer jocks like to do drugs and ogle women listening to this music. I know I've oversimplified it, I'm sorry, but it's basically white rap sung in Croatian with a nationalistic overtone to it. I think it's actually from Serbia. And speaking of Serbia, let's stop this music. This is a band from Serbia. See if I can get the name right as I scroll around here. If I can pronounce it right. Tona.
Down south, he walked out of his home. That was good. Now we're all warmed up. We can get it on with the first phase of our physical readiness training. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, people.
So earlier I said that, Americans are fat and Europeans are skinny. It's not because they don't eat much. They eat a lot, and they eat probably, although very natural food, it's naturally bad for you. Heroin's natural. Anyway, they, lots of butter, lots of cream, lots of beer, lots of things that make you fat, but they don't get fat. And the reason they don't get fat is because there's nowhere to drive. You have to walk everywhere, or at least you should. Public transport's really good. Gas costs like, what, $5,000 a gallon? And a decent Mercedes costs, 4 billion euros. Or as they pronounce it in Europe, euros. Anyway, yeah, we could use a little more exercise in the United States, but just because Europeans get it by default doesn't mean they're better than us or anything. It just means they're different. And, by the way, they're getting fatter. I think England is almost as fat as us now, and they got the same advantages most other Europeans do. Anyway, so let's get into...
And now it's time for this week's Metal Minute.
You're probably thinking I'll go with something from Germany, because northeastern Germany has the Wacken Festival, the kind of grassroots all-metal festival, where just any kind of metal. I think the Scorpions to Mayhem play there at the same time, which is kind of odd. And from the pictures and videos I've seen of the crowd, there's probably no way in hell I'm actually going to go to that. Imagine a bunch of drunk Vikings and Vikings on acid. But, no, I'm not going to do Germany, or I could play the Haunted from Sweden. They're probably the best, kind of technical metal band out there right now, but this band